Hello guys, and welcome to Rust. Nature is a beautiful game. I wanted to do this video because I've attempted to do multiple streams, or I've done multiple streams of it actually already on Twitch. Go find the Twitch link somewhere on my channel or in the description of the video. I'll probably continue to do that, but when I'm doing the Twitch streaming, my intention has always been to make like an initial introduction to the game. And that hasn't worked out so well for multiple reasons. Twitch is being a bitch towards me, really. Either there's like these unexplained lags and disconnects and whatever sometimes, and I'm starting to think it's probably not due to me. I've tried many settings. Sometimes it's fine, sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's fine at like 3 times the quality that I stream at and have problems at, so don't know what it is. And also it's like they've been pretty long, and some of them has been quite uneventful, so it doesn't really fit as to put it over on YouTube. And also downloading the long ones, when you do like a 2-hour or more stream, you can't automatically transfer it to YouTube. There are means and ways, not official ones, to download it and then edit it, like you download many bits and pieces of half an hour each, edit it, put it back on YouTube, but the quality on those are terrible. And for some reason, like I have these fans from the computer going on in the background, and it just makes it, Twitch, the codec there just enhances that sound terribly. So yeah, just bad quality generally. So I wanted to make a YouTube video. That's the story behind it. So Rust, quick explanation of what this game is before we start. And I've said this in many of my streams too, but this is how I compare it. If you think of, you know 7 Days to Die, right? So if we say that 7 Days to Die is the child of Minecraft and DayZ, then Rust would also be a child of those two, but it would take after DayZ more than Minecraft, the same way that 7 Days to Die would take after Minecraft more than DayZ. So the reason I say that is because this is prettier, I would say, but it's not voxel based. So it's less crafting, more survival, more PvP, more dangerous. Not so much zombies. There's not zombies everywhere, which is nice. There are some zombies, and server admins can choose to turn on more, but there aren't initially. So we'll go through some of that in a short while. So what you do in the beginning here basically is you start off with only this tool. And I'm not actually in the very beginning here. I've actually done a few things on this server, because otherwise it would be boring. And this is the only thing you have, and this is like a multi-tool. It's a rock. And you use it to gather wood and stone. And there are these like stones on various places around, like over there. And this will serve as sort of as a newbie guide too, because we'll go into some house building in a short while. I have actually gathered a bunch of resources to do that. So this is, from the stones you get all sorts of different resources: metal, sulfur, stone, different stuff. From the trees you only get wood, but then there are these piles of logs around the place too, where you get more wood easier. And that's basically what you want to do. And then the crafting will show you that in a little bit. After a while you can craft one of these. So basic tool just makes cutting wood faster, and it's also a multi-tool. You can use it on anything, including animals. And then after a while you can make one of these, which makes it even faster, or more effective anyway. And you can make a pickaxe. You can make many tools, but all of them work on everything. The first weapon that is easy to craft is the bow. And it's actually quite strong. There are pistols and such in the game too. But in my experience, to shoot a deer, for example, would take like, I don't know, 5-6 shots maybe. With a pistol, 9mm. The bow though, you know, it's hard to aim, but you can get it with 2 arrows. It will stop eventually. Oh, that was an excellent shot, if I have to say it myself. And then what you do is basically you head over to the corpse of said animal and chop it up. And in this early stage of the game, it's in alpha, you get animal fat, you get cloth, and you get chicken meat from anything. Any animal you kill, you get those 3 things. And those are also resources. And those are basically the 3 things that you gather in nature. This is a house that I started building. What we're going to do in this episode is I sort of decided to... I don't want to live here. I know the map pretty well now. I didn't when I built this house, and it's not a big project. It's just my first attempt at crafting, basically, or building. There's like modular building, but we'll show you that in a moment. I have the basic things in here. I have a workbench that you need to craft some things. I have a little storage box. I have a furnace that you need to melt metals and such. And I have this little, what's it called? A campfire or something. And I've just been using that to get some more chicken. Cooked chicken, because you get sick and throw up and whatever from eating raw chicken, obviously. So we'll just take this chicken here, we'll split it up. A bit more actually. There we go. There we go. And this is how machines work. So they're kind of Minecrafty. I call it a machine. So you have in one end, you put fuel here, wood in this case. You put the things you want to cook up in here. It turns out you can put it here. No, you can't actually. You put it here, and you get like charcoal in one side here. That is actually a useful resource that you need for other things later. So you have to take care of that. Yeah, quite simple. Also serves as a light source. And then the furnace, basically you just put whatever you want to cook in here, including the fuel, and it just mixes together lovely, and the results come out here too. Very simple way to do things. And done. And that's pretty much what we needed. We're ready to go. Gather up the last of our stuff. There we go. And we're gonna move, and I have a approximate location in mind, which is that way. We can talk more about the map and such later. This is the initial episode. I will go quite fast to the building part. Now, obviously, there is dangers in this game. It's quite PvP oriented, and something that I wanted to mention is, like, right now I'm on a Danish server. It's free to join and everything. It's well, I'll put the link in the description if the server admin agrees. So it's for anyone, but it's a relatively friendly server, and it's not a huge server. You can take 50 players, but usually there's like maximum 5 or 6 on. And the reason I want to play on a server like that is because, for 2 reasons. I've been playing on another server. And I'm going to keep playing on that, but mainly for my streams, I think, for the action, basically. But the large server, it has generally around 100 players on it, max capacity of 150. And what happens then is basically first of all, the resource nodes are being harvested all the time. The loot is being grabbed all the time. That spawns in different places. So it makes it really difficult to get started at all. Because either you don't have resources, or someone is killing you if you have like 5 pieces of wood. So you're being constantly killed or just can't find anything. And that's bothersome after a while, I think. So in my opinion, something like a server with 20 people on it or something, that's pretty much the maximum that I would like to play on. The way it is on the 100-player servers is just people everywhere and everyone shooting at everyone. And it's not that much fun, really. At least until you, or unless you are already settled. But the ones that aren't, they just can't get settled. This is just random noise from somewhere. Now I'm going to head over to the area that I wanted to start building in, and we'll try to get settled there. The only danger here is there are a few other players on the server, and I don't know them. I don't know everyone here, so we might run into some danger. Actually, speaking of danger, we can get a bit live here. There are these pre-built constructions in different places, like here. And they will have these crates and things spawn in them, so it's nice to... Just listening for footsteps. It's nice to start off somewhere that has a bit of these pre-built houses around, so that you can find loot. Like here I find some cloth, that's nice, and a large wood storage. That's awesome, actually, I need that. Oh, there's another one. Let's loot that one too. I don't have much inventory space. I really need to get over to the place that we're going to settle, so I can build like a safe place to store my stuff, because if I die, my loot falls on the ground and is either stolen by whoever shot me or despawns in a minute or so. It doesn't stay there very long. I'm not sure if it's a minute, but it's not very long. And you respawn in some random spot around the map, and the map is quite large, so it's hard to find it again. This sound that you're hearing, that is radiation. Most of the places that has these like pre-built areas is also radiated to different degrees. So like the really sweet loot spots have heavy radiation sometimes. And with the radiation are zombies, which is the other danger. So they are usually alongside the radiated areas. Which again, all those areas are alongside the road. So if you stay to the road goes in sort of like the number 8 almost around the map. So if you stick with the road, you'll basically you can navigate here. Oh, someone lives here, maybe. That could be dangerous. I only have my bow. I don't have any armor. I do like all the resources here, though. So we'll grab some of those since we're here. There we go. The third danger, if we should call it, is some of the wildlife. You have the deer. Well, you have boars. They are the only ones that you can really kill with the stone initially. Because with the stone, like every other animal, short of chickens, will just flee away from it. It's really hard to catch them. So pigs you can kill. You have to chase them a bit. It's hard if there's a high ping and such, but you can do it. Then you have the chickens. They are very hard to see in the grass, so I have yet actually to kill one. And then you have the deer, which you saw me kill. That's all okay, really. You can't kill the deer without a ranged weapon. And the zombies you shouldn't even go near without a ranged weapon. The zombies, though, do drop some cool loot. Like blueprints and rare things like that. Oh, shit. Oh, I was taking damage there. I didn't have any food. Let's eat a bit. I thought someone was shooting at me. I have so much stuff in my inventory. I don't want to die here. Okay, there we go. And let's see. And then you have the dangerous wildlife, which consists of wolves and bears. The bears are quite easy to outrun. I'm not going to gather anything more here. This, by the way, is like the starting shack that you can build. It's quite easy to build from just pure lumber. and it will keep you safe through the night. So this is the first thing you want to build when you get into the game. Get some wood, build this from the crafting menu. Oh, another stone just popped. So this is like, I found more now than I can find in an hour on the other server. Simply because everything is taken all the time, or you're shot dead while trying to get it. And you only have the stone, so it's much slower to get it. So the bears you can outrun, remember that? They're pretty easy to outrun. What's going on here? Am I full inventory? Yeah, I got a full inventory. Now I don't. Okay. And the wolves, not so easy to outrun. So your best bet there is to find some rocks or something to jump around on. Or... Oh, and I want to go check here too. This is one of those locations, you know, the pre-built ones. Usually there would, like on larger servers, there's a real danger that some other player is in here too, looking for stuff. Here's something. Bullets. I don't have any of those bullets. What can I throw out? I'll exchange that for some arrows. Don't need all these arrows, I can make those. Leave that there for someone to find. They will be disappointed. Let's see. There's the loot. Med packs, can always use more of those. And those you use to stop things like bleeding. And bleeding you can obtain from regular down, like being attacked by something or other. Or from falling from great heights, and or jumping over fences and barricades and stuff. Dangerous stuff. There we go, there's been a good little loot run on the side here. If I wasn't entirely stupid, I would not run alongside the road. But I'm not that smart. There's a wolf. So we would want to avoid that, but we can try to shoot it. It usually goes okay. Don't have any room. Oh, there's a zombie too. There's a lot of crap here. Actually, you know what? Let's dodge this whole thing. I saw a bunch of zombies in the woods there too. There's actually a big civilian construction of some kind here. You probably want to avoid that. And you could have the radiation was nearby there too. Yeah, let me get to the spot and we'll start building. So we see some of the crafting in this game too. Alright. I'm being chased by a zombie here, and this is actually the area I wanted to build in. It seems like I'm not the only one that wanted to build here. Yeah, a lot of people are living here, which is a shame, because this is a pretty sweet spot. Then again, we might find other people here. Problem is, they can break into like my place. But the reason I want to live here is basically because you can do like the loot rounds here. There's multiple spots here where like all of these things down here might have loot in them, and they respawn quite frequently, and it's pretty easy to get to. It's not high radiation here, so I like this area, and so does everyone else, it seems. But I'm gonna set up camp here somewhere. Just gonna see what's down here. Hopefully no wolf. And we'll start to build like a base around here somewhere. Fuck. Wolf. Ah! Okay, we're gonna run. See if we can outrun it. Sorry for the swearing. That's usually reserved for my live stream. I'll see if it gives up if we go up into the mountains here. Dun, 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 dun. Stop chasing me, evil wolf. See if we can lose it here. It sounds like it's still with us. Generally up in the mountains there's not so much animals, or any animals. Stop chasing me, wolf. No one likes you. Will you stop? I think we lost it. Alright. You know what, we could actually build on top here somewhere. There's like a great view up here. If I could find the top somehow. There we are. It's actually quite easy to get up here. And we have a little green spot here that we might be able to build on. Doesn't look like anyone else is up here, and it's relatively hidden. There's like no reason for people to go up here. And we can see everything from here. We're nearby a lot of loot places. We're nearby a lot of resources on both sides. We see the ocean. Yeah. Okay. So let me show you how the crafting works. In general, I have so much stuff with me. I actually need to throw out some arrows to craft things. But the first thing you need to do when building something, and here's some useful tips, is the foundation. And I've already made a whole bunch of planks. There's 10 wood logs in each plank, so there's like 2,500 wood logs. So you need to make a few foundations. It takes a while. It takes 8 planks for each. I'm going to make a foundation of... I think we're just going to make like a... We're going to make a rather large area, so I'll do 3 by 3. Yeah, a large bottom floor anyways. I'll do a 3 by 3 there, and that will take 540 seconds. I'll see you when that's done. That's how it works. Just choose it. You have the required materials, otherwise it tells you what you need, and then you can start to build it. Should perhaps mention that while you're crafting something, you don't move very fast. So be careful of that. You should be somewhere relatively safe while crafting. And it's getting darker, but we're nearly done. We have 20 seconds left. I got rid of the stone so that we have room for this crafted material to land here. Come on. Radiation, by the way, you can see down in the corner here, you have like status messages, like I'm cold because I have no clothes on. You can see what I'm doing. If I'm nearby a crafting station, it will show here. And near a campfire, it will say it's cozy. I don't know what that does. You can see in the bottom corner right here, you have your health, your food levels, and your rads, which is how much radiation is currently affecting you. And in the next episode, we'll probably go looting in the radiated area, and we'll see more about how that works. There we go now. 9 wood foundations. So let's see how this works. And here they are. So basically every item in the game you will get in front of you like this, and it's very modular, like blocks like this. What does that sound? Thought I heard something. Anyways. And you need a relatively flat area to build on, because they won't really build off of each other that well. You can rotate them with the mouse wheel or with your right mouse button. You can't really see me rotating this that well, but click, 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 it's square, so it doesn't matter. But we'll try to build something here. I'll probably build like an outpost up there, but I can't build a platform there, so let's see, how far can I go on this side? How far can I go on the top here, connecting it to things? This seems to be the maximum, so we'll place it there. And that's it. Now the other ones will automatically like link up to this one, but I'm not sure how many I can actually link up here, so we'll go this direction first. That worked. And that worked. Okay, awesome. Oh, I can actually have one here too. That's pretty sweet actually. Maybe I should do that. Let's see how many we can place on the side here first. So, come on. We can put it here too. We can make a really long house. There we go. One. And can we put it there? Try to link it up there. Come on. Otherwise this kind of looked not so good. Come on. Oh, we can. It was there for a brief moment. Oh. There. Yes. Another one maybe. There are building techniques that you should probably look into for making your house really safe. I'm not going to go through that in much detail now, but suffice to say you want to build in such a way that other people can't build things next to it to climb into your building, so to say. And that building technique would usually involve building a whole area full of these things. I'm not going to do that right now though, because I don't think there's not enough people on the server here yet that I feel worried enough to spend all my resources on that initially. I would really like to get a 9x9 or a 3x3 area set up here. That would be awesome. That one fits. Okay. This should fit too. Yep. Keep hearing footsteps or something though. Come on, the last one. Come on, come on. You know you want to. Yes. All right. Excellent. So we got it. We have our platform here. I might add more later, but for now this will do. So, not sure if this will be the entrance. Maybe we'll build a ramp up to the entrance or something. This is pretty sweet. Okay. So the next thing we need now is these wood pillars. And what we're going to do with the wood pillars, I only have these two. We're going to put them in all the corners. We need a whole ton of them. So we need like one in this corner and one in, not in the middle there, that won't fit, but on the corner of each block, so to say. And this is exactly how much space we need for walls. So I'm going to craft a few more of those. We're just going to find the wood pillars. There we are. We're going to make a whole bunch of those, and I'll see you when they are done. Alright, wood pillars done. It's getting quite dark, so let's get the move on here. Put one down there, there. It's very hard to get, or even impossible to get rid of things that you place wrong here, so it's important to be careful initially with the placement. There we go. There we go. That's correct. And that's correct. And now what you want to do is use walls, which I had a few crafted from before. And basically you can put those down in between here. So I'm actually going to do a little trick here that'll make it harder for people to get in general. So I'm going to make the entrance on this side, or actually here. We're going to have the entrance here. This will make it extra difficult. So we'll start placing walls here. I'm not going to have any windows, although we can, but they snap in between these pillars. You can rotate this with the mouse wheel or the right mouse button, but you'll have to make it snap like this. There we go. We put one down and we put another one down. I'm going to make a few more of those. Okay, so it's getting really dark now. It's going to be pitch black in a moment, and I don't want to do all the crafting in the dark because you can't see anything in the video. So what I'll do is I'm going to hide somewhere around here and log out until it gets morning again. The nights are not very long in this game compared to day, luckily. The reason I'm going to hide is because an added danger to this game is that when you log out, your body actually stays in the world sleeping. So anyone can come and butt sex you. So it's advisable to log off somewhere safe. And since I don't have somewhere safe just yet, I'll hide somewhere and log out. And I'll see you guys in the morning. Ah, what a beautiful sunrise. It's starting to get bright enough to build, so let's get going. There's our foundation so far. So what we'll do now, I've made some walls, and we're gonna snap those onto here, make it proof. And like normally we would have windows in these places, but I don't want windows on this floor. I would like, let's see, there, and we're gonna have a doorway there, so I'm not gonna put a wall there. Here we're gonna have like an upper floor of this, that's why. So there, there. Alright. And I made some doorways as well. So we're gonna put that down there. And that's it. And when we make a door now, that will snap to this hole. Now, when you first start, just to survive the night, you can get away with a wooden door. However, once you're building a house, or if you're on a populated server and you don't want all your stuff looted, which has happened to me multiple times, you want a metal door. And the reason is, I think server admin of this server told me it was like 200 shops with a hatchet of some kind, and the wooden door will break. While as the metal door, you need like C4 or whatever it is to blast it down. And in the next episode, we're actually going to build a bit more in here and proof it more in that regard. But for now, we're just going to make a metal door to place in here. And to do that, we need a workbench. And this is a workbench. I've taken the liberty of crafting it. We could put it outside. You know what, we'll put it outside. I don't need it inside. I don't want to destroy the... I can't get back in now. Let's see. We'll put it hidden away over here. No, actually, let's put it here. Put it here. Here will be our little outdoor work area with a nice view. Dang, there we go. Alright. So once we're near this, and given that we have metal scraps, we should be able to, these things that we melted before, we should be able to make a metal door. Where is it? There we are. And it takes 200 metal fragments. So we'll make that, and I also might make a ramp. I'm not sure if that will fit here, but we'll try it out so that we can get up to the door there. Otherwise we'll make some other way to do that. Let's see. Where's the ramp? Anyways, I won't take up video time looking for that. Ah, here we are. Okay, wood ramp. And it's not so expensive, so we'll make one of those too. And while that is crafting, we can go place the door. I don't need to be nearby the bench for the ramp. We're slow. We're so slow. And there it is placed. We now have a door. It's going to be rather inaccessible. I can open it from here. Ah, sunlight. And I can close it. Excellent. Is the ramp done? It is done. Let's see if we can fit this here somehow. I kind of doubt it. It would be awesome though if we could. No. It seems we can't. Crap. That sucks, kind of. Let's make one more of these. You know what? You know what, actually? That'll be the next episode. There's a teaser, how to get into the house. See you for the next episode. Oh, there we can. That fits here. That's weird. Why can't we make it fit here, though? Oh, that would be so awesome if we could fit it there. Oh, I would have been able to fit it there. Should have had the entrance there. Oh man, that sucks. Okay, well, we're gonna yeah, we'll work that out in the next episode. See you around, guys. Next video is coming out probably tomorrow. Bye.